United is working extremely well. International used to have lower profit margins. Pre-pandemic had lower profit margins than domestic, now has higher. We're doing really well internationally. And what's happened is, so we're 39% larger across the Atlantic than we were pre-pandemic. The rest of the industry in total is 2% smaller. All the other airlines retired, literally all of them, retired their wide-body fleets and downgraded their pilots. Everyone else thought demand would never recover, and because of that, they permanently downsized their airlines, and we're taking advantage of it because we're literally the only global long-haul carrier that didn't do that. We're the only one.
We're not going to go into a recession, but it's protecting against harsher economic times. That's really, the key here. As interest rates continue to go up, as economies slow down, could you end up with too many seats? We
want to stay focused on the long term, and we may even be in a recession right now, but if we're in a short-term recession, instead of completely changing the 5-year, 10-year strategy, because you're under short-term pressures, we're carrying 3 times as much cash on the balance sheet as we did before. We've dramatically improved our relative and absolute profit margins, and we're starting to pay down debt. And that gives us the firepower to really ride through a short-term recession, stay focused on the long term. So it would take something really bad to happen in the global economy for us to really come off track.
And this summer.
Yeah.
And how it's going to be. Is the jury out on how difficult it's going to be?
I think we feel pretty good about it, both for United Airlines and for the industry at large. What we've done is really build a lot of buffer into the system to cover for things that are outside of our control.
How concerned are you? In a sense, obviously you are, but the runway incursions incidents that have taken place, the number of incidents. I know one swallow doth not make a summer, but it suggests that more work needs to be done by the regulators, by the authorities on safety.
I think there is a reality today that there's less experience in the system, whether it's pilots, air traffic controllers, everything. So at United, we've made huge investments in effectively increasing the amount of training, and there's dozens of things that we've done to keep the safety standards the same high level. When there's less experience in the system, means you need to do more.
And if you then take it to the governmental level and the regulatory level, you would also be looking for them to do something similar.
Well, I think first we need to get the FAA staffed up.
Really?
That's the key, is getting the FAA staffed up appropriately.
I want to just touch on sustainability and the issues. You've made it a big focus of your tenure as CEO. Can the industry hit the targets?
The short answer is yes. But what we have to do is we have to build the sustainable aviation fuel industry. Many of my counterparts here at this meeting will complain about, it doesn't exist yet. Like, what am I supposed to do? And my point to them, and what United is doing, is we have to make the investments in the companies that are going to build and create this. We can't count on someone else to do it for us.
Even government? You can't count on government?
Well, we have to have government support. And so in the United States, the Inflation Reduction Act, I think the sustainability provisions are some of the most impactful legislation that have passed in decades. And that creates the foundation that this industry can be built on.
The rest of the world is frothing about the the Inflation Reduction Act,
yeah,
and trying to work out how to respond,
yeah,
in a sense. But even if you get all of that,
yeah,
I suggest you can't hit net zero by the dates and targets, because you can't generate enough SAF. Even if you get the SAF, you can't reduce the carbon because of the growth limits. There has to be more drastic action.
You're wrong, is the answer. We can get there. 30 years ago, wind and solar, everyone said it can never compete with coal or nat gas. It'll never be economic. Today it's cheaper. This is going to work, but it had to have the right government framework, and we're closer. We're not there yet, but if the government framework makes it competitive, we can make this happen.